Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the Bollinger Band on MacD indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched our first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. At the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below. You can also find a link to sign up for TradingView down below. If you use the link below, you will save a little bit of money. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform. On our Discord server, we are having great conversations about all things regarding trading. One of the biggest struggles on this channel is people who use other platforms like MT4 being able to follow along. Sometimes it can be hard to find the indicators we are using on other platforms. And so on our Discord server, I have created a channel for indicator creation. And on that channel, I pinned links to freelancers who can code indicators for MT or for TradingView. So if you don't want to create a TradingView account, you can hire a freelancer for a really small fee and have them code an indicator for the MT platform. Or if you are on TradingView and need an indicator created, something unique or an indicator for a system you have developed, you can also have them code PineScript. So use the link for either MT4 coding or use the link for PineScript. Lastly, I get a lot of people that are asking me for the entire list of all the winning indicators that we have tested to date. And whereas I am not a big proponent of gatekeeping information, I've put a lot of time and effort into creating the content on my YouTube channel. And so I don't think it is too much to ask for the viewers to go through and view the content that I've spent a lot of time creating. Now, if you are not interested in supporting our channel by going back and watching the content that I have created, then I have developed a solution for you. I've created a Patreon account. I will put a link to it down below in the description. If you sign up for Patreon and you sign up for the $9 a month account, I will send you the full list of tested and winning indicators to date. I will also send you an updated list of the indicators that we are testing at the end of each week. Now, of course, you have to stay subscribed to the $9 monthly subscription, to continue to receive the updated list of indicators. But that way it will provide me with the support that I need to continue to provide the free content that I am putting out for everybody to view. Now, if you just love the channel in general and want to support us, then there is also a lower, I think $3 Patreon subscription that you can sign up for that will also help support the channel and keep things going, so that way I can continue to produce the content and the open information that we are creating here in this channel and in our Discord server. Again, if you have not signed up for our Discord, then you need to do that as well. It is a absolutely free platform where we have real-time ability to chat and have conversations about trading. And again, if you want to support the channel with Patreon, then you can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing the Bollinger Band on MacD indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 170 indicators. And out of those 170 indicators, 69 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 69 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, so before we get into today's indicator, last couple of videos I have discussed the giveaway that we're doing. And so back at the beginning of the channel, we announced a giveaway that we were doing to subscribers, a subscriber giveaway. That is a $200 giveaway. And so what we are doing is that we are going to pick 2 random subscribers of the channel, and we're going to give one of you $150 and the other one of you $50. Now, YouTube makes it a little bit challenging for me to see the list of my subscribers. I can see the number of subscribers that I have, but actually being able to see the list with your usernames is very challenging, and it doesn't display all of them. And so I don't think that's very fair for me to pick from a narrowed list of subscribers. I want everybody to be able to have the opportunity to win the giveaway. So what I'm going to do is, first and foremost, you need to obviously subscribe to the channel, and then secondly, join our Discord server. Discord is absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything to join. It's basically just a group communication app, a live chat, if you will. And in the Discord server, we discuss, all things trading, indicators and trading systems and so on. And so there's an advantage to being on the Discord server anyways. But once you are on the Discord server, so whenever I go to pick the winners of the giveaway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick from the list of the Discord server users. I'm going to announce the 2 winners. The 30th, so November 30th, I'm going to pick the 2 winners, and that following day on the 1st of December, that video, I will announce the winners in that video. So make sure that you are watching for that video to see if your name has been drawn, randomly drawn for the giveaway. And then at that point, we'll go through the validation process, make sure that, everything's in place and that you're actually subscribed and all that great stuff. And once all that is out of the way, you will officially be the winner of our first giveaway. All right, so now that we have all that out of the way, let's get back to the indicator. Today's indicator is a continuation of the Bollinger Band little mini series that we're doing here. And so in the last few videos, we've been testing different versions of Bollinger Bands. And so Bollinger Band is a very popular indicator. There is, a handful or so of indicators out there that are extremely popular, and almost anybody who has been in the trading environment for any amount of time has probably heard of them, like the RSI, the Bollinger Band, MacD, and so on, right? And so because these indicators are so popular, there are a lot of people on TradingView who create indicators that are tweaking and creating different versions of these really popular indicators. Bollinger Band is one of them. And so in TradingView, there is quite a few different versions of the Bollinger Band, applying different calculations and different indicators and so on to it to see if, essentially we can create a better version of the Bollinger Band. And so since there are so many, I thought it only made sense that we start to go through, like I said, a little mini series and narrow down one by one on the different Bollinger Band indicators. And then we'll do that also with the other really popular indicators, like I said, like the RSI and so on. And so, and then of course, in between, we'll test other indicators that aren't the most popular ones, so that way we don't get bored. And so, yeah, with that being said, we are on to this particular one. It is the Bollinger Band on the MacD. And you can see it down here at the bottom of the screen. Pretty simple setup. You have the MacD oscillating line like normal, and then you have it applied to the Bollinger Bands. And so the MacD line becomes the criteria for the breakout of the Bollinger Band instead of price action itself. So pretty interesting little setup here. Basically, when it goes green, we go long. When it goes red, we go short. And so, yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. Let's see if maybe we can't bump up the value of these lines just a little bit more. Make it a little bit easier to see. I mean, it's not, extremely difficult to see, but yeah, there we go. Didn't do a whole lot better, but helped out a little bit. All right, so there we have it. Pretty well set up. Now, one other question, again, before we get into testing the indicator. One question that probably the most questioned thing that we do here on the channel is our take profit and stop loss. People don't seem to really understand. I've done a few videos on back at the very beginning of the channel. I did at least one video on money management and take profit, stop loss, and overall risk per trade. And so there are a lot of viewers out there who are landing on the channel for the first time, and they probably haven't went back and watched those original videos, and they seem to often question why we have the stops and take profits set the way we are. And even some of you who have watched most or all of the videos even question why we have the take profit and stops where they are, for different reasons, of course. Those who are new to the channel, obviously, they don't know that we use the ATR and so on to calculate the take profit and stop. And so they think that we just kind of pulled these random, numbers out of thin air. Those of you who are, regulars to the channel, you may question it, just wondering if there is a better way. And that's very, it's very possible that there is. I mean, I'm definitely not going to sit back and say that this take profit and stop strategy is the best, all knowing, all great strategy to use. It just seems to be kind of across the board the most recommended way of setting take profit and stop using the ATR and so on, like we've explained many times before. Now, there's, it's 100% plausible that there is a better way of doing it. We don't really know. And I, am absolutely up for, discussions on a better way of doing, take profit, stop loss, but there has to be some kind of, verification behind, using it for, in place of what we're doing it now. Speculation really doesn't work. It needs to be back tested, ran through different scenarios and so on to see if it actually has a better advantage than what we're doing. Now, with all that being said, probably the other thing that people ask quite a bit is about risk. And so risk is pretty simple. You just risk, your risk is no more than 2% on any given trade. And so that's, it's a pretty simple way of maintaining your risk. So that way you're not over leveraging your account and getting yourself into trouble. New traders often will go all in on each trade, which is very dangerous and a great way to blow up an account very easy. So the risk that we use is 2%, and that is kind of, again, across the board, seems to be a consensus of thoughts and experts that adhere to that same 2% rule. That's how it was on the no nonsense Forex and so on. And so that is where we get our risk from. That's how we maintain our risk, and we only take the appropriate size that will risk only 2% on any given trade using these take profit and stop loss, or whatever take profit and stop loss you use. So wanted to get that out of the way because that seems to be a question that is often asked, and I'm sure it will come up more than once in the future as well. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing process here. See what we can get out of this indicator. Again, when it goes red, we're going short. When it goes green, we're going long. Pretty simple setup. Go ahead and play it out here. You see that price action is pushed down pretty heavily right there. You see that price action is pushed down really strong, starting to kind of flatten itself out right here and almost start to curve up a little bit. And you can see that our indicator here seems to be showing that curve to the upside and actually gave us a signal to go long. Let's see, right here on this candle. So let's go ahead and play it out and see. Nice, very good. So first trade got us in at a really good spot and definitely got us to take profit. So let's go ahead and play it out some more here. All right, so now it has dumped to the downside here, giving us a signal to go short. It's not looking too promising, but we'll see. It proved me wrong. That's why we use indicators, and we don't just base trades off of our opinions. Gotta have some kind of basis behind your opinion to validate whether you are going, whether you have a better chance of being correct versus being wrong. All right, there is a signal to the upside. Looks like that one got us stopped out though. It dropped pretty hard back here. It did. That would have been a losing trade. But then it popped back up over here on this side. Play it out a little bit here just to see what it does. Boom, boom, boom. So it was, that one there. Got us to take profit pretty nicely. All right, continuing on here. Drops out on the other side, giving us a short. And that one worked out as well. So far, we're doing pretty good with this indicator. There is a long. Looks like that one may have caught us up though. Hold on, let's see. It's going to be close. Be from there to there. Ooh, it barely, yeah, it squeezed out the 60%. So another winning trade. And then it gave us a short signal on that one. Let's see what it does. So short signal there. Enter there. That one would have gotten us stopped out. And it looks like it called a long signal there for just a moment. That one would have gotten us stopped out as well. Another one here. That one looks pretty good. Yep. Winning trade on that one. But then it gave us a short for a second back here, only for 1 bar. Then spiked up and gave us a long on the other side. That one wouldn't have worked out either. Now we're on a short. Wow. I think it went all kinds of crazy for a moment. See, this one would have gotten stopped out. Then we got a spike down on this big one here and play it out and see what it does. Pretty sure. Yeah. That one got us stopped out. Then we get this one over here. That worked out for us pretty well. Moving forward. Long there. So this indicator seems to be doing all right. I mean, it has its downfalls for sure. Most any indicator will stumble a little bit here and there. But for the most part, seems to be hanging in there pretty good. Long signal right there. It eventually curled up, getting us to take profit. Kind of narrowed out there. Price action did. Wasn't really moving a whole lot. Another good trade there. Let me see. Just looking at back over here. So I did call another long here for just a second. We would have probably taken that one because we would have been out of this trade back here when that one was called, but then it immediately dropped out on us, stopping us out. That one there would have been a decent trade. Not bad. Onto a short. See if it holds it. It does not. And didn't get us to take profit. We got stopped out on that one. This one here. One did all right. We would have picked up a second trade back here as well. We would have hit take profit here on this one. Then we would have re-entered back here on this one. Now, of course, that's not how we would trade it in the real world. We would have stayed in this trade. So we would have hit take profit, moved our stop to break even. And then at that point, we would have let it, the rest of the trade break. We would have taken half the trade at take profit off the table, move the rest to break even, and then let the rest of the trade run until our exit indicator told us to exit. But it does look like on this one, let's see, there, yeah, so we'd have hit take profit, it would have came down, would have stopped us out right there for break even on the other half, and then we would have gotten a continuation, another trade signal on that one, which we would have been riding out for some time. Yeah, that would have been a really good trade. Riding it out, riding it out. still holding on to it, so we would have been from here up to here at the moment. Looks like it's definitely starting to weaken right here. Looks like it's about to break down below the Bollinger Band down here. Now, of course, we could have just rode this out until the green line disappeared into the Bollinger Band. Use that as an exit, possibly. Would have put us out right about here. Let's play this out, see what it does. So we would have got exit right about here. So yeah, that would have been really close to where it gave us a signal to go short back over here. It does seem like this indicator is really decent at calling these tops and bottoms when we get a real significant push to one side or another. That could be very valuable. So let's see. So we're back over here. Let's go ahead and play this out some more, actually. And there it goes. Finally dropped out. Let's double check our calculations here. So we would have been on this one here. That would have gotten us to take profit. There on that one. If we would have weathered through a little bit farther, then we could have gotten into a really decent trade to the downside. Let's go ahead and play this out. Actually, we've skipped over the year, so that is actually the end of the year right there. There we go. So that's what we got with the Bollinger Band on the MacD. So let's count them out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. 24 signals all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 winning trades. And so that barely squeezes out the 60% win-loss ratio that we are looking for. But nonetheless, it got us there. So not a bad indicator all in all. Seems to be doing relatively decent. Needs to be tweaked a little bit with some other indicators, obviously, to maybe filter out some of those losing trades. But that comes later on in the process. But yeah, there is another really decent indicator. So it's going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here. If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView, and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.